The Biden administration's ambitious plan to modernize the United States Postal Service, USPS, fleet with electric vehicles, EVs, seemed like a pivotal step toward a more sustainable future. With a $3 billion investment funded by the Inflation Reduction Act, the project aimed to replace aging gas-powered trucks with electric models, reducing emissions and positioning the USPS at the forefront of the green revolution. However, what began as a promising initiative quickly turned into a cautionary tale of logistical challenges, delays, and controversies that raised questions about the government and industry's ability to deliver projects of this magnitude. When the project was announced, it generated excitement among environmentalists, automotive technology experts, and advocates for sustainable public policies. The idea was straightforward. The USPS fleet, comprising over 230,000 vehicles, is one of the largest in the world. Replacing a significant portion of these vehicles with electric models would not only reduce carbon emissions, but also provide a major boost to the U.S. electric vehicle industry. Furthermore, the initiative was seen as a way to modernize USPS infrastructure, which has struggled with financial and operational difficulties for years. Oshkosh Defense, a company traditionally known for manufacturing military vehicles, was chosen as the primary contractor for the project. The decision was controversial from the start. Many questioned why a company with little experience in the electric vehicle sector was selected to lead such a critical project. Critics speculated that political connections may have influenced the decision, though no evidence has been proven. Regardless, Oshkosh took on the responsibility of delivering the new electric trucks within the stipulated timeline. However, problems began to surface quickly. Oshkosh faced technical challenges in developing the vehicles. Designing electric trucks that met USPS's specific needs, including cargo capacity, durability, and energy efficiency, proved more complicated than anticipated. Additionally, global supply chain disruptions exacerbated delays. Essential components like batteries and semiconductors were in short supply due to high global demand and restrictions caused by the pandemic. These factors led to significant production delays. By late 2024, only 93 electric trucks had been delivered, a far cry from the initial goal of 3,000 vehicles within the same period. To make matters worse, project costs began to skyrocket. The average price per vehicle rose from $55,000 to over $70,000, fueling criticism about the financial viability of the initiative. Meanwhile, Congress began pressing for answers. Frustration over delays and rising costs led to the introduction of the Return to Sender Act, a legislative proposal to revoke the $3 billion allocated for the project. Lawmakers questioned not only Oshkosh's operational challenges but also the government's oversight of public funds. Many argued that the money could have been better spent on other environmental initiatives or directly modernizing postal infrastructure. The Biden administration and USPS leaders defended the program as an integral part of their Delivering for America strategy, which seeks to revitalize USPS operations and make them more efficient and sustainable. They argued that projects of this scale inevitably face initial challenges and that abandoning them now would be a strategic mistake. However, criticism continued to mount as more details about the project's shortcomings came to light. The challenges faced by this initiative highlight broader issues surrounding large-scale transitions to electric vehicles in the United States. While electrification is widely regarded as the future of transportation, projects like this reveal significant barriers that must be overcome. The infrastructure needed to support an electric fleet, including charging stations and robust electrical grids, is still under development in many parts of the country. Additionally, companies must balance technological innovation with realistic timelines and cost control. For an audience interested in cars and automotive technology, this story serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in creating new industrial paradigms. Designing and manufacturing electric vehicles is not just about replacing combustion engines with batteries. It involves completely rethinking vehicle design, functionality, and integration with existing systems. In the case of USPS trucks, this meant creating vehicles capable of operating under varied conditions, from extreme climates to dense urban areas, while meeting intense daily operational demands. Moreover, this situation raises important questions about how governments and businesses can work together to achieve ambitious goals. Public-private partnerships are essential for driving large-scale technological innovation, but require transparency, careful planning, and mutual accountability. In Oshkosh Defense's case with USPS, there appear to have been shortcomings in several of these areas. Despite setbacks in this specific project, it's important to remember that electrification efforts continue to advance on other fronts in the United States. Major automakers like Tesla, Ford, and General Motors are heavily investing in EVs for both individual consumers and commercial fleets. Additionally, states like California are leading efforts to expand charging infrastructure and promote policies favorable to EV adoption. However, the partial failure of USPS's program serves as a warning about potential pitfalls during this transition. It underscores the need for more holistic approaches that consider not just technical aspects of electrification, but also logistical and financial challenges involved in large-scale implementation. For many automotive technology enthusiasts in America, especially those interested in transportation's environmental impact, this story may be frustrating but also educational. It demonstrates that even well-intentioned initiatives can stumble without solid planning and effective execution. Ultimately, while this original program may have been halted or significantly scaled back due to challenges faced so far, it leaves behind valuable lessons for future government efforts in this field. As we continue moving toward full transportation electrification worldwide, stories like this remind us that technological transitions are rarely linear or easy, but they are absolutely necessary to create a more sustainable future for all of us.